Join soon, guys. We'll start in a minute. Today we'll make bakery style burger bun. Join soon, guys. We'll start in a minute. Today we'll make bakery style burger bun. Guys, we'll start in a minute. Today we'll make bakery style burger bun. Guys, we'll start in a minute. Hi, good afternoon. Okay, let's start then. So first, for making burger bun, I'll from scratch we'll make. So we'll measure the ingredients first. Okay. Everything is measured from my end, but in front of you, I'll measure it again. Just a second. Is audio and video clear? Can you write it down on the chat? My workstation is also visible, right? Just say yes or no. Okay, so very first I'll measure the dry ingredients, okay, and then I'll keep it aside, and then again we'll measure the liquid ingredients, and I'll tell the measurement one by one while I'm doing it from my side. Okay, so in this I'll measure. First I need 150 gram of flour, refined flour, and 3 grams of instant dry yeast I'm using. And also I'll add some salt and sugar, and you keep on watching. So very first I'll take 3 gram of instant dry yeast. This is, so here you can see this is 3 gram, okay. And next I'll add sugar, which is around 10 gram, and salt, which is 2 gram. This is 2 gram salt. And now we'll tear it and add 10 gram of sugar. I'm using caster sugar. You can use powdered or regular granulated sugar also. Anything is fine. And these are the dry ingredients, and on okay, so with this I'll add 150 gram of refined wheat flour. So 0, I'll measure 150. 150. Okay, so everything I'll transfer also in another bowl. I'll transfer everything. Just a second. Now I'll turning it off. So the dry ingredients which I have just measured, everything I just transferred it to a glass bowl so that you all can see it. Okay, I'll give it a good mix. Okay. So this is the dry ingredients which are our refined wheat flour, caster sugar, salt, and instant dry yeast. Okay, these are mixed well. Now on this, I will add the liquid ingredients. So our liquid ingredients are milk, oil, and water. So for this, again we will tare. So it is 0. We'll add around 70 gram of room temperature milk. Regular, any milk you can use. So I'm pouring it in. Along with this, I'll also add around 14 gram of oil. Oil in gram I'm telling. So everything I'll measure in gram only, because for bread baking, the specific ingredient measurement is very, important. So without specific, the weighing scale, you will not have the perfect bun. So that's why I am always recommending to use this kind of weighing scale. So in cups and, spoon measurement, your result may vary. So always try to use this weighing scale to get the constant perfect result. Okay, so here I'll tear it and weigh around 14 gram of oil. I'm using any neutral oil you can use, or any olive oil also is fine. So I'm using refined sunflower oil, which is 14 gram. It is a 13. I'll take that. 13 or 14, not more than that. Do not add beyond 14. So you have to go up to 14 for the oil. And along with this, I'll also take for now 20 gram of water, regular room temperature water. First, we'll add 20 gram. Based on the need, we'll add it again. Yes, just 20 gram. I'll keep it aside for now. I'm giving it a good mix. Just mix it with the spatula. We just need to combine it at this stage. We'll need it later. First, the combination of ingredients are, very important. So I'll just combine it all together. So in our dry ingredients, we have measured maida, which is refined flour, and then we added sugar, instant dry yeast, salt, and in the liquid ingredients, we have added sunflower oil, water, and milk. These are just combined. So you do not have to make it very perfect. Just combine all the dry and liquid ingredients. So for when you are making at your place, what you can do is, after combining all the liquid and dry ingredients, you can keep this aside, the mixture aside, for around 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so that if you are doing it manually, if you are kneading it manually, then in that time, so resting the dough, will make it easier for you to knead it by your hand. So for now on the live, I'll start kneading it right away. But you can always, after mixing the ingredients, you can always keep it aside for 10 to 15 minutes so that your kneading process by hand will become easier. Okay, so I'll transfer it to the workstation. Okay. You can share this live also among your group so that more people can join. Okay. So as you can see, there are few dry flour already. So at this stage onwards, I'll start adding drop by drop water, or you can, use this kind of spray bottle. So with this kind of spray bottle, your water quantity will always be in limit or in your control. Okay, so you will, in case you are, pouring it like this, the chances will be like if you are beginner that you will be pouring it in a very larger quantity, and your dough will become very watery, and in that situation you might not be able to control the ratio of dry and liquid ingredients. So that's why my suggestion is, if you have any kind of bowl, keep it at your side and then add the water drop by drop, or use this kind of spray bottle, so that your water quantity will always be in your control. See. First, we will try to reduce the lump in the dough. We need to, make a very smooth and lump-free dough. That is our objective in this stage. It may take, based on your, pressure, so it may take up to 10 minutes, 12 minutes, or it might take 7 minutes, 5 minutes also if you are doing it very fast. So it's all about the pressure you are applying. See, now the dough is little lumpy, you can see. Okay, now from this stage onwards, what I'll do, use this part of your palm, which will apply the maximum pressure. Okay. With this process, we are trying to include, trying to form the gluten. We are trying to build the gluten network in the bread, so that the air which will be incorporated in the fermentation process will be trapped inside the dough. So the forming of a proper gluten network is very important. More stronger the gluten network is, and more fluffier and more soft your bread will be. So this is the very crucial step in your bread making. Whether you are making buns or pav or regular loaf, for any bread it will work. See, I feel at this stage, this is now a little bit smoother than the first stage. So initially when we have all mixed the dry and liquid ingredients into a lumpy, now it is becoming a little bit smooth because of the kneading I am doing. So again, we'll spray some water. And try to mix the water inside the dough as well as possible. And then what you do, push it back and pull, push and pull with this part of your thumb, sorry, palm. More you will do for a couple of minutes, you will see that this process will become very easy for you, because the dough is becoming smooth and lump free. We'll add few more water. We are making market style burger bun, very soft and fluffy. So stay online to watch the full process. We are making it from scratch. How many of you have already tried this? Or how many of you will be trying it for the first time? See, now it is softer, but I feel I'll add few more water because it is becoming dry sometimes. So the hydration is important. More hydrated dough you will have, your result will also be more soft and fluffy. Whenever you are applying water, whether it through your finger or with the spray bottle, just try to mix it this way first, and then again you do this pull and pull it back. This apply pressure and pull it back. So we are making market style burger bun from scratch. We have measured all the ingredients here on live, and now after mixing it, I'm doing the kneading process. So which will take maybe another 2-3 minutes, and I'll be keeping it for the primary fermentation. So for our live class update, what you can do, you can go to my Instagram page where I keep on posting the updates, and also you will find a WhatsApp private group where I post all my live classes. If I'm coming short notice like today, that time also I do post it on the WhatsApp group. So whoever will whoever needs this Instagram page and all, you will find it in the pinned message of this live chat. Also you will get it on my YouTube profile bio. I'm adding few more water. At this stage you have to do nothing, just to add water. Okay. Once I feel my dough is soft enough and lump free, we'll do a taste to take taste the strength of the dough. See, we'll take a few, this much portion from the skin. We'll take this much portion. We'll take this much. Okay, and then you pull it further. Try to make it as thin as possible. Okay, so you can see without tearing, this part is expanding. That means your dough becomes strong enough. Okay, your dough becomes stronger. Initially, if you try this before adding water or before kneading, you will not be able to do this. Since we have kneaded this dough, okay, so the gluten network has formed, and this is what the strength this dough got. Okay, now that means it is capable enough to capture the air to make your bread fluffier. At this stage, when you see after adding the liquid and dry ingredients which we have measured just now and kneaded the dough, once you have done this taste, now you add 15 gram of room temperature soft butter. This will do, this will make your bread much more soft and fluffier. You can also skip if you don't want to, add the butter. At this stage also, you can also add like 10 gram of, if you want to avoid butter, you can add 10 gram of regular oil, which we have added before, but always add it after doing this kneading process and testing the dough strength. Do not add this butter and oil all together in the beginning. So now it is becoming oily and and more smooth because of this fat content. Just mix it very well. When you add the butter, in the beginning, you might feel it very oily, very greasy, but slowly, once you keep on adding it, it will become very smooth and you will be able to handle. The more greasiness will go off and you will get a very elastic dough. See the dough now. It should be like this, elastic. One second. Yeah, now you check the dough. My kneading process is done. Okay. What you do is you make it a round shape like this and remove any kind of joint marks. It should be completely plain here. Just make a pure round ball. And check the dough now. This is bouncing back. I'm pressing it and it is bouncing back. This much soft dough and smooth dough we need. Now you do not have to grease this bowl with oil or anything. Simply I'll put it here and cover it with a wet cloth. This kind of, you can also cling wrap it. Wet cloth I'd suggest. Okay, and keep it for resting for primary fermentation, which may take 15 to 20 minutes. The dough size should become 1.5 times more. We do not make it double, we'll make it 1.5 times more. So it will take at this weather around another 15-20 minutes. Okay, so for now, I'll end this live session and we'll come back after 15 minutes. Okay, after that we'll proceed further with the next steps. Okay, so we'll come back in another 15 minutes. I'll disconnect it now. So join back, guys.